Hello, hello. Welcome along. We're a little bit early today, so we'll give it a few minutes for people to come in. But welcome back, those of you who have been here before, and those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. We're back today for some Trucking Tuesday, which we'll get into in just a few moments. I love your streams. Thank you, Oreo. Thank you very much. What's the blue Pepsi like? I'm glad you asked me that, Ollie. To be quite honest, this I've tried this today for the first time, the electric blue Pepsi. It tastes like what I imagine fabric softener tastes like. I say that, of course, as someone who's never tasted fabric softener, but, you know, I can imagine what it probably tastes like, and it's this. I'm not a big fan. I do not like it. But I've paid money for it. I've got to drink it. I wouldn't recommend, personally. You know, maybe I like the taste of fabric softener. Who knows? Hopefully not as bad as last week, says Morgan. Yeah, don't worry. Today's stream is going to be a lot more relaxed than last Tuesday's. For those of you who were here last Tuesday, you may recall that the stream was an unmitigated disaster. The game crashed twice. Then we got stranded in the Shetland Islands. We got T-boned by a bus. Lots of stuff went wrong. But, fortunately, the crashes at least I've figured out what went wrong, and I'll explain that in just a moment before we actually get to playing. But yeah, I'm hoping today is going to be a much more laid back stream, a lot less stressful. We're going to take a nice slow drive. I'm gonna try to obey the rules of the road a little bit more. No more speeding, no more driving in the hard shoulder, running red lights, stuff like that. I'm going to try and stay within the law as much as possible, which will again hopefully make the experience a lot less stressful, a lot more relaxed. Just take a nice drive, nice and calm, and have a good time. How are you? I'm good, Oreo. Not too bad, thank you. How are you? Agrioli, you're playing Rocket League. Have fun, have fun. My camera seems to be having a bit of an issue focusing at the minute. I think it's probably because of the lighting. This is my new camera, by the way, which arrived in my stream on last Tuesday's Trucking Tuesday. Again, as you may recall. So the camera quality should be a bit better. Right now, like I say, it's having a bit of a problem focusing on my face for some reason. The wheel looks okay, but my face is a little bit out of focus. Hopefully, you know, once we're in game, it won't be too big of a deal. The camera looks a lot better. Thank you, Charlie. It is definitely an improvement quality-wise. I'm definitely well worth the investment. I'm glad that I've finally upgraded that particular part of my setup. What drink do you have today? I have Pepsi Electric Blue, Will. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I've tried this today for the first time, and I do not like it. It tastes bad. I'm sorry for anyone who's a electric Pepsi enjoyer. I do not like this drink, but I've already opened it. I've already started drinking it, so I've got to finish it, right? I can't waste it, but it's not good. What's the taste? I would describe the taste as what I imagine fabric softener tastes like. Like, again, I've never tried fabric softener, but judging by the smell, fabric softener probably tastes like that. Anyway, we got about 60 people here, so thank you everyone for joining. We're going to get into the game in just a moment. Yeah, so to clear a couple of things up, the big issue that we had last week was mainly the fact that the game crashed twice. And I actually did figure out what caused the crash, and it was a mod conflict, which is what I suspected was the cause of the problem. I'm using ProMods 2.68, which includes a rework of the West Balkans area. However, SCS recently released their West Balkans DLC, and some of the other mods that I was using were using the SCS version of the West Balkans. So what was happening was, when I was driving through places like North Macedonia and Bulgaria and places like that, I was like driving onto roads that didn't exist, because the two versions of that map were conflicting with each other, and that's why the game crashed twice. Fortunately, there is a patch that fixes those issues, so I've downloaded that. I've added that into my load order, and I did a test drive to make sure it works. I drove across Macedonia and Serbia. Didn't crash once, so I think we can safely say the mod conflict is sorted, and we hopefully won't have any more crashes in today's stream. Okay, with that being said, let's get over into the actual game. Oh, 1 second. Here we are. Okay, everything should be alright there. Hopefully you can see the game itself at the top, and me and my desk at the bottom. And if I tab into the game right now, you should be able to hear it as well. As always, let me know if there's any issues with the picture or the sound. Okay, so seems like there's no complaints. Sorry, I just elbowed the microphone there. Seems like there's no complaints, so let's dive into it. First things first, just want to show you where I am right now. So I'm currently in Senegal, in West Africa. You may recall that we ended the last stream in Stranraer, up in Scotland. I have been doing some jobs off camera. Again, as I've mentioned before, I feel like this is one of those games where I don't mind doing stuff off camera because you're not really missing out on anything, you know. So I did a bit of driving off camera. That's why we're in Senegal right now. But I do have a job already lined up. If we go to Freight Market here, we got a job from Big Nona in Senegal to Bielo-Polje in Montenegro. That's the job that we're going to be starting off with today. It's going to take us up through France, Italy, tiny bit of Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Serbia, and then finally into Montenegro. And the reason that I want to take this job is because there is a road over in Serbia. I'll just go over to it now. Where are we? Here. This section of road here is legitimately the most beautiful looking section of road I've come across in Euro Truck so far. It's absolutely incredible scenery. So I would really like to get here during today's stream and drive this road so that you can see how beautiful it is. Genuinely, really love this this particular area. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head in that direction, and then you'll get to see the beautiful road. And we're going to have a nice relaxing drive as well. As I mentioned earlier, in case you missed it, we're going to try and be a lot safer today. We're going to try and follow the rules of the road a lot more closely. No speeding, no driving on the hard shoulder, no running red lights. We're going to be very sensible about this, drive very carefully and safely, which will make the stream a lot less stressful and a lot more relaxing. It's going to be, compared to last week's stream, it's going to be very calm and very relaxed. I promise. That's a guarantee from me. Okay. So this is the one. We're taking empty pallets from Big Nona to Bielo-Polje. It's going to take us 1,593 miles on land plus 1,864 miles on ferry. That's from Senegal to Barcelona there. 3 grand for the ferry, and the entire trip's going to take us 54 hours, near enough. In-game time, obviously, not 54 real hours. I'm hoping we'll actually get it done in today's stream. It is a fairly long drive, and we are going to be, as I say, driving a bit more sensibly, so I don't know if we will get all the way there, but we'll do our very best. Okay, we got the load, let's go. Do I drive trucks in real life too, or just the game? I can't drive in real life, that guy, no. Thanks for following UTFL Milo and Miles Murphy. How long in real time? I'm not entirely sure, Patrick. The game time is actually different depending on the kind of road that you're driving on. If you drive on motorways, for example, the clock actually goes quicker than if you drive on like country lanes and stuff like that. So it's hard to figure out based on, you know, it's hard to figure out how long a job will take just by looking at the route. I'm hoping, like I say, we'll get it done in today's stream, which is planned to be 3 hours, but we'll see how it goes. What's your map progress? I'll show you in a second, Nathan. I think it's about 21%. Bear in mind I'm playing with a lot of map mods as well, so just try and get up to 45 and then I can get the cruise control on. Yeah, if I show you my map real quick, 21.94% of the map explored so far. And again, because of the amount of map mods that I have, that makes the amount explored a lot less. Do you need a mouse and wheel, or can you play with keyboard and mouse? You can play with keyboard and mouse. You can also play with a controller. What map mods do you use, says Alex Duds. I can't give you a full list or we'd be here all day, Alex, but mainly Pro Mods and Pro Mods Middle East and The Great Step as well. Java Road Revolution, Siberia Map, Southern Region, Heart of Africa, Horn of Africa, Road to Africa, and various others. There's a lot in there. Maghreb, that's another one, and so on and so forth. Like I say, there's a lot of different map mods in the mix. Do you need any DLCs for the map mods? It depends which ones. For Pro Mods, you do need all DLCs at the minute, with the exception of the latest one, West Balkans. But other mods, it kind of depends. Some mods do, some mods don't. Thanks for following, Seb. Can you use a gear stick? Yes, you can, Harry. You can use a proper gear shifter with the game. I don't have one, unfortunately, but you can do that, and you can set the game to have a realistic gearbox. ProMod supports West Balkans. Yeah, that's right. Oh, ProMod supports West Balkans, but it's not a requirement. Whereas the other DLCs are required for ProMods. Fion says, I can tell. I assume you're referring to the fact that I'm transgender, in which case, do you want a medal? It's literally in my bio and in the description of this stream, so not really that impressive, to be honest, that you can tell. Thanks for following Ailes035, Pack E, and Tash. Thanks for following Josh as well, and George. What did you call me? I read out your username. I suggest you get a less offensive username, perhaps, if you don't want it read out. Ooh. AMA? Yeah, AMA is Ask Me Anything, Smith. And I will do my best to answer. Thanks for the confetti, Seb. Becky says, "Oh, here we go. Trolls are coming." Yeah, they always come in quite close to the beginning of the stream. Fortunately, I have 3 new mods who were appointed in yesterday's stream, and they are already hard at work. Thank you very much, guys, for helping me out there. What Scania are you driving? This is the Scania Streamline. Okay, so we're now passing into Gambia. Obviously, Gambia, like Senegal, sort of surrounds Gambia on all sides, so we have to go through Gambia to then go back into Senegal. What's on tomorrow? There's no stream tomorrow, Sam. I'm not currently streaming on Wednesdays. What game is that? The game is Euro Truck Simulator 2, Alexander. When do you play Farming Sim? On Fridays, Sean. Truckers MP? No, I'm not playing on Truckers MP. Agri 1507. I'm playing single player at the minute. I can't play Truckers MP with the mods that I've got. How was your nan's wedding? It was good, Adam. It was good. It was a while ago now. It was about 2 months ago, near enough. But it was a very good time. I'm not going to get stressed about that. minor collision there. These roads are very narrow. Not to make excuses, but they are. What mods do I have? Again, a very, very extensive list. I've actually got 156 mods active at the minute. The main ones are Pro Mods Middle East, Pro Mods Great Step, Siberia Map, Java Road Revolution, Southern Region, Maghreb Map, Heart of Africa, Horn of Africa, and Road to Africa. Those are the big ones. And various small ones as well, like ones that rework... Oh, I've accidentally put my parking brake on there. I meant to put cruise control on, but I pressed parking brake instead. That could have ended badly. But yeah, those are the main ones, and then there's also quite a lot of smaller reworks, like mods that just rework 1 or 2 cities or add road connections between other mods. So that's just a rundown of the big ones. Narrow and dark isn't a good mix, lol. Yeah, that's the thing, Sam. Very narrow roads, and it's also very dark. And the roads aren't very well lit either. Fortunately, once we get to Spain, we'll be on all the big highways, very well lit. So we won't have to worry. Where are we? I'm currently in Gambia. Sam. In fact, I might have crossed back into Senegal. I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh, we're right on the border right now. What mod? I'm not actually sure which mod adds Senegal and Gambia. I think it might be Maghreb, which also adds Morocco, Tunisia, and other North African countries, but I could be wrong on that. Do you use pro mods? Yes, I do, Stanley. My mod pack is mainly built around pro mods. That's sort of the core of the mods that I'm using. Do you have island? Yes, I do, Dylan. Yep. Oh, we're in a 30 zone now. Once again, I am going to try to obey the rules of the road a lot more in today's stream. A lot less speeding and stuff like that. Yeah, island is part of pro mods, Dylan. Yeah. What countries do you have? So currently I can visit every country in Europe, and I mean every single country in Europe. I can go to a fair amount of Africa. Most of Africa is only like 1 or 2 cities, but I can go to like Kenya, Uganda, Botswana, South Africa, Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt, so on and so on. Quite a lot of Asia as well, like Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, all those kind of places. I can also go to China, North and South Korea, and Indonesia. So there's a lot of choice. Okay, we need to take the first exit here, so we are actually in the wrong lane. We are breaking our first rule here. Oh, and we immediately crashed. The second that I broke the rules, we hit someone. Is it in here, by the looks of it? Yeah, it is. Game name is Euro Truck Simulator 2, Bank. I've overshot the marker there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to Barcelona. 16-hour ferry. 3 grand. Have a drink while we wait. I don't think that's China there. Could anyone else see that? I don't think China's in the Mediterranean. Not sure what what's caused that issue there. What will you play tomorrow? I don't actually stream on Wednesdays at the minute, Theo. My current streaming days are Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Is it actually 16 hours? Close enough on this computer. No, I joke. It'll just take a minute to load up. There we go. Okay, let's get a check on the sleep. 11 hours. We got 500 miles left to refuel, so we'll put our marker in now. No, we can go further than that. Can we get to Italy? 460 miles. It's risky. Let's go here just before Italy. 8 hours, 14 minutes, 390 miles. I think that's a good distance. So that's going to be our next rest stop, and a rest and refuel stop. How much is the game? It depends, Sam. I think at the moment it's £16, but it's on sale very often. Usually it's like a £5 when it's on sale. So if you want to get it a bit cheaper, just wait until there's a Steam sale, which, you know, they're fairly regular, and it's always on sale on Steam. When did you start TikTok, says Alfie. So technically I started TikTok about 4 years ago now. That was when I started uploading my first piano covers. But I didn't start properly doing it until about 3 months ago, which is when it really started to take off and I started to put more effort into it. How much is the wheel set? The wheel set, Grader Killer, is £230, if I remember correctly. It's called the Logitech G Heavy Equipment Bundle. It comes with a wheel, side panel, and pedals. What other games do you play? At the minute, Jack, I play Minecraft on Monday, Euro Truck on Tuesday, obviously, and Farming Simulator on Wednesdays. Oh, Friday, sorry, yeah, sorry about that. I said Wednesday by accident. I meant Friday for Farming Simulator. I do apologise. Is the G29 or G920 Logitech worth it for my first wheel? I don't know, David, because I've never owned either of those wheels. This is the only wheel I've ever had, so I don't know how. I can't really speak about the quality of other wheels. Best wheel for Farming Sim? Well, this wheel was designed specifically for Farming Sim. Like, it's designed with Farming Sim in mind, so I would be inclined to say this one. And obviously it comes with the side panel as well, which is very useful in Farming Sim. Is your wheel worth it? Because it's on sale at Christmas for around £190. So my thoughts on the wheel are, I would say the wheel is not the best. The side panel is amazing, and I don't have a problem with the pedals, but the wheel itself is a bit cheap. It has a very big dead zone, as you can see there. I'm wiggling the wheel, and the in-game wheel isn't moving. So it has quite a big dead zone. It's got no force feedback, it doesn't vibrate or anything like that. So I would say the wheel is probably the weakest part of the bundle. But like I say, I think the bundle as a whole is worth it because of the side panel and the pedals as well. It's a very good like starting wheel, I'd say. I really do want to upgrade it eventually to a better wheel. But But the fact that you get all 3 pieces of equipment in one bundle for a very reasonable price is definitely worth it if you want to get started with this kind of thing. And if it's on sale for £190, go for it. That's a really good price. Do you need the wheel to play it? No, you don't, Sam. So you can play this game with a controller, and you can also play it with keyboard and mouse as well. It's entirely up to you. What's the side panel for? So the side panel, basically all the buttons do various different things. For example, these 2 purple ones here control my windscreen wipers at the minute. These orange ones control my windows. You can see my side window going down there. And then back up again. And then the other 2 oranges do the left window. These ones detach my trailer, refill my fuel. The big one here starts the engine. My indicators are controlled by the stick. This little wheel here turns cruise control on and off. So yeah, there's various different functions. Oh, and also the left buttons here turn on the menu, the pause menu, and then the other one turns on the minimap. And you can map all of these however you want, by the way, as well. You can get the buttons to do whatever you want, basically. When you buy Truck Sim, do you need to buy another pack to drive around? No, absolutely not. So the base game is fully playable. Like, you don't need to buy any DLC. The DLC just, expands the kind of stuff you can do. Most of the DLC is either paint jobs, which I don't really bother with. There's map DLCs, which obviously I do bother with. I highly recommend the map DLCs. And there's also trailer packs that add in new trailer types, which I also recommend. I've got all of those as well. Apart from the newest one, the Schwartz Cargo Bull pack, because I'm playing on a slightly older version for compatibility purposes with the mods, I don't have the latest trailer pack, but I would like to get it at some point. How much is the map DLC? The DLC is a lot more expensive. I believe there's like 8 or 9 DLCs at this point. You can have as many as you want, or as few as you want. Like, they're all independent of each other. None of them. There might be a couple that depend on each other, but most of them you can use like without having the others. You don't need to buy every single DLC. You can if you want, but how much does the map DLC cost, though? I don't know. I don't know exactly how much all of the map DLC costs combined. Sorry. You can check it out yourself if you've got Steam. Just go to Euro Truck on Steam, and there's a complete list of DLC available to view. Thanks for following, Landstar. And thanks for following, Fraser Smith. Billy Brooks shouts and fired on top 22. Watch pronoun she, her. Thanks for asking, Alice Bradley. Thank you all for following, by the way. I will. I might have to stop reading out the follows just for a few minutes, but it is appreciated. It's just every now and then we get like a spike where like 50 people follow at once, and it's very tricky to read them all out. But it is greatly appreciated if you do follow. And if I don't read your name out for whatever reason, then I do apologise. But like I say, it is still appreciated, and I do recognise that you're here, and I do see the notifications pop up, even if I don't actually read them out. Nearly 4K, says Janie. I know, I'm so excited. I really do hope that we can get to 4K today. Usually my Euro Truck streams so far have been very, very successful. We got 300 followers in the last stream and the one before that. So, you know, hopefully we can do the same today, and we can get to 4K during today's stream. We'll see how it goes. We're only half an hour in. There's plenty of time yet. Pronoun she, her. Thanks for asking, Louis. What version of Truck Sim are you playing? So, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Samuel. The game is called Euro Truck Simulator 2. If that's what you meant by version. How was the wedding? Says Finley. It was good, Finley. It was actually like nearly 2 months ago now, so it's going back a bit, but it was a good time. Is it on Xbox? It isn't, Jay, sorry. The first Euro Truck, I believe, is, but it's not the same game. It's a lot smaller, it's a lot less detailed, there's a lot less brands. In fact, are there any branded trucks in the first Euro Truck? I'm not entirely sure, because I've never actually played it. But either way, it's definitely a vastly inferior game, but it is still Euro Truck, essentially. Do I like Farm Sim? Yes, I do, Chaz. And I do play Farm Sim every Friday, if you want to see me stream it. Is that a Scania? Yes, it is, Alfie B. This is the Scania Streamline. I'll show you it during the daytime when you can get a better look at it. Do I play Forza? No, I don't. I'm not that big into racing games, to be honest. Is Truck Simulator dear on price? The base game is fairly cheap, Andrew. The DLC can get quite pricey, but again, it is quite frequently on sale as well. What other games do you play? Currently, Chaz, in terms of games that I stream, I'm playing Minecraft on Mondays, Euro Truck on Tuesdays, and Farming Sim on Fridays. In my free time, I'm quite big on City Skylines 2 at the minute. I've also been playing quite a lot of Phasmophobia with my friends. Thanks, Chris Richards Lover 63 for the coins. Once again, when people donate coins, it doesn't pop up for me as a notification. So if you do donate coins and I don't read it out, it's because I don't know that you've donated them. I love the streams, thank you. I follow back in minutes. Do I play Truckers MP? I have played Truckers MP before, yeah. The thing is, because I like to play with a lot of mods, obviously Truckers MP is not really an option. The only way that I could really play Truckers MP would be to have two separate versions of the game installed, one modded version and one unmodded, which is a bit impractical. Although I suppose you could do it with profiles. I could have an unmodded profile to do Truckers MP with. Ooh, going off course a little bit there. What's the panel to your right with the buttons on it? This is my side panel, Chintzy. It has various functions. For example, there's the windscreen wipers right there. There's my side window. We've also got indicators with the stick here. And various other things as well. Oh, we are running out of fuel. 200 miles, apparently. And how far are we from our checkpoint? 182 miles, so we should just about make it. Oh, there we go. Why are you on my feed, says Kyle McLean. I don't know, Kyle. Why am I on your feed? Bit suspicious, if you ask me. You can play with mods. There is a Discord server which you can download mods and they work. Cool, good to know. But again, with the amount of mods that I play with, I know that Truckers MP does support some mods, but I am playing with some mods that I know for a fact Truckers MP doesn't support. So again, the only feasible way to play Truckers MP would be for me to have a separate profile to play it with, which is an option, but I don't really care enough to do that, to be honest. Okay, I might have to pull over here because I don't know if we'll actually reach the next petrol station. There's one here, so we'll pull in and get a refill. There we go. Do I play The Sims? I've never played The Sims, actually, Star. It doesn't really appeal to me, to be honest. It's not my kind of thing. Okay, how long to rest? 6 hours and 2 minutes. And we got another 1,300 miles now before we need another refuel. So let's rethink this next checkpoint. We will be able to get to Italy. We might get to this service station here. Never mind, that's 8 hours away. What about here? This little one. 5 hours 27. We can reach that one. Am I actually going to drive for 6 hours? No, it's not real time. DH44. The game time is greatly compressed. Like I say, I can't give you an exact figure on how long it will be in real time because of the way the in-game clock works. It moves at different speeds depending on what type of roads you're driving on. What's the longest you've driven for in one session? I'm not sure about session. The longest delivery I've ever done, which I did across like multiple sessions, but the longest delivery I ever did, I believe, was from Turkey to Iceland, which is a pretty long drive. But again, I didn't do all that in one go. That was over like, it took me like a week of playing it across multiple days. Another toll booth. There's so many toll booths in Spain and France. It's very annoying. What rig are you using? Jake, I am using the Logitech G Heavy Equipment Bundle. That includes the steering wheel, the side panel, and pedals down below. 230 quid. From the Logitech website. Hey beautiful, says Adam. Hi Adam, how are you doing today? Do I have pro mods? Yes I do, Marcus. Among many, many other mods. Pro mods are definitely in there. Not bad for £230. Yeah, it's... I mean, as I've said earlier, it's kind of on the lower end as wheels go. Both in terms of price and in terms of quality. It's not... The wheel's not the best in the world. The side panel, absolutely fantastic. Can't fault it. But the wheel is a little bit cheap. But if you want to get, like, all three pieces in one bundle, then it's worth it. And then you can just replace the wheel when you've got enough money. You know what I mean? When I can afford to, I'd like to replace the wheel with a better quality one. The rig, again, it's called the Logitech G Heavy Equipment Bundle. No worries, Jake. I got a G29. Is that good for trucking? I've heard good things about the G29, certainly. As I say, I've never used it myself. This is the only wheel I've ever had, so I can't really share my opinion on other wheels because I haven't tried them. But yeah, I've heard good things about the G29. We're a little bit too far over there. Still too far over. I must say though, so far, I don't want to jinx it, we're only 45 minutes in, but so far this stream has been a dream. It's been so much more relaxed, so much less stressful than last week's. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. Does your wheel just mount on the desk? Yes, Jake. Same with the side panel as well. They just have a little screw that allows you to easily attach them to the desk. Where are you driving to? I'm currently driving to Montenegro, Joe. To, I believe it was Bailo Polje. Hold on, I can have a look actually. Yeah, Bielo Polier, sorry. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong as well, for which I do apologise. But that's where we're going to at the minute. It's in Montenegro, as I say. We're coming from Senegal in West Africa. So we're currently in France. We've just been through Spain, and we're shortly about to enter into Italy. And then on to, I think it was Austria, Slovenia, Serbia. No. Austria, Slovenia, and then Montenegro, I think, actually. I'll check when we get to our next rest point. What kind of truck you driving? This is the Scania Streamline, Cole. You can't see it very much because it's the middle of the night right now, but once we're in the daytime, I will show you the truck properly, and you can have a look at it from outside. Train up there. Have I played Bus Simulator? Yes, I have, Evan. I've played Bus Simulator 18, which I've heard is not the best bus simulator. According to the sources that I've been in contact with, the best bus simulator is OMSI, which is on my Steam wish list. I've never gotten around to actually buying it, but I've had OMSI on my radar for a good while. It's been highly recommended. One day I would like to try it out and maybe stream it as well. Oh, I'm going a little bit fast here. Just bought ETS2, nice one. I'm not going to read your username out because it's exceptionally long, but well done. Hope you enjoy it. Probably should have checked my mirror before doing that. What time is it in the game? It is 8:55 in the evening. What colour is truck? My truck, Riley, is in the colours of the Trans Pride flag. I'll show you it during the day when it gets lighter, but again, it's sort of pastel blue, pastel pink, and white. And again, you can have a good look at that once we've got to the rest stop. Ooh, coming in a bit fast there. Let me check the map again, actually. Okay, we're still in France, but we are getting quite close to the Italian border right now. There's a camera spot along the way. I might actually pull over there and get some photos. Is the official game an upgrade from the demo? Yes, absolutely, yeah. I've never actually played the demo, but from what I understand, the demo is a more restricted version of the map. And potentially, like, probably has less brands and stuff available as well. I'm not sure. But I'd definitely recommend getting the full game. Like, you'll get your money's worth out of it with the amount of time that you'll spend playing it, so... It is a fantastic game. This is... I know I've said it before, but this is definitely up there as one of my all-time favourites. I wouldn't say it's my favourite game of all time, full stop, but it's definitely near the top of the list. Yeah, because in the demo you can barely drive anywhere in free drive, yeah. So that's probably the biggest restriction in the demo, is the size of the map area. I'm playing ETS2, Onion. Why is the wheel shaking so much? So that's a problem with my actual physical wheel. As I've mentioned before, it is the wheel itself is not the best quality. It has quite a big dead zone, like not a software dead zone, like the physical wheel has a dead zone, and it also means that if you turn the wheel like a very small amount, like this, the in-game wheel flickers a little bit. Again, that's just a problem with this wheel in particular, and it is one of the reasons that I'm looking to upgrade the wheel at some point. Another toll booth. What's been the longest delivery and how long did it take you, says Cole. So, again, I can't remember how long... One second. Let me just... There we go. I'll check the map, because I can actually show you on the map where the delivery was from and to. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, so, once again, the longest delivery I've ever done was, I believe, from Istanbul, which obviously is down here in Turkey, to, it wasn't Reykjavik, it was... Where was it? It might have been Vik Myrdal here, in Iceland. But a very, very long drive, anyway. And I believe I got 150k for that one delivery, maybe more. How much are we getting for this job, actually? Let me just check, because this is a fairly long one. So this particular job is worth 79,000, which is pretty decent. Oh, the sun's starting to come up at last. I thought it was 8 at night. It must have been 8 in the morning then. Which is a shame, because we're going to be going to sleep in a minute. And then it'll probably be dark again when we wake up. But don't worry, you will get a chance to see the outside of the truck at some point. Where'd you start? Today's delivery, we started in Senegal, down in West Africa. And we're heading towards Montenegro. What's tomorrow's stream? No stream tomorrow, Crystal. I don't stream on Wednesdays at the moment. Next stream's going to be Farming Sim on Friday. There may be a video either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. I did have a video planned for Thursday, but I'm actually not going to be in on Thursday. I'm going to see Alien Romulus with my sister, which I'm very much looking forward to. Big Alien fan. The original Alien is actually my favourite film of all time. So yeah, we're going to see the new one on Thursday. What's your pronoun? She, her. Thanks for asking. Why is the wheel so twitchy? Says Damien. Once again, Damien, the problem is because the wheel that I have here is quite a cheap one. It's a bit on the cheaper side. It's not the best, and unfortunately, it has quite a big dead zone, as you can see there. Which means that when you turn it like in very slight increments, it makes the in-game wheel twitch like that. Again, I am looking to upgrade my wheel sometime soon. Maybe I'll treat myself to a new wheel nearer the end of the year. We'll see. Oh dear, a little bit of trailer damage there. Thanks for following. I'll read your name out in just a second. Brody, thank you for following, and also Tiop111 and Unknown Aki. Okay, we are at, I mean to say, we're at a camera, what do you call it, a viewpoint, if it'll actually let me interact with it. There we go. Let's have a look at our surroundings. We're at Lake Serre Ponson. I think that's what the little thing under the sea is. I don't know. I'm not good at French. Nice place. Looks very beautiful. And there she is, the trans truck. Back behind the cab. Here for back behind the wheel, sorry. For everyone who wanted to see the outside of the truck earlier, here you go. There it is. Okay, that's long enough. Everyone's seen it? Good. Let's keep driving. Oh, I'm getting tired as well. Lovely truck. Thank you back. Thank you. I follow back in minutes. Let me just check when my next rest period is. 1 hour 34. We're 1 hour 48 away from the next actual sleeping area. So I think we can just about make it. Beautiful place. Really nice looking. Harry says, I just arrived in Southampton in game. Nice one, Harry. Oh, why are we going slow here? Looks like the that tanker truck there is having a little bit of trouble on the hill. The game is Euro Truck Simulator 2, Lucas. Thanks for asking. Overtake? Yeah, I'm gonna. Now that we're on a straight section, I'll... Oh, never mind. That guy there's decided to be an idiot. Guess I won't overtake. He's gonna try again, look. Oh, he's done it this time. He's managed it. When we're on a straight section, I'll give it a try. Okay, it looks pretty clear. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh, there's a truck coming the other way. I'm not going to make it. That was stupid. I'm not going to try and overtake him again. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. The problem is I can't, because we're on a hill, I can't accelerate fast enough to overtake him. Like, not in the amount of space that I had to overtake him just then. So it looks like we're staying behind him. Although I can see on the GPS, I can see the bed icon appearing there on the horizon, so we're nearly there. We won't be behind him for much longer, don't worry. What do you play on? I'm on my PC, Lucas. Yeah, I know, I'm getting tired. Okay, so there is a sleeping spot at the border. We're just approaching the border with Italy right now. So we can sleep here just before we cross. Can we? Oh. Never mind. I think I missed the turn there for the sleeping spot there. It doesn't matter. We're near the actual sleeping spot that I was planning to go to anyway, so we can keep going. And we're in Italy. Specifically Piedmont. Oh, this looks like it's... Ooh, that's nice. Maybe going a little bit fast on these corners. Beautiful view. I don't really have time to stop and take a look at it because we really do need to get to the rest stop. But it is beautiful scenery in this area. And we're behind the tanker truck again. How old? I'm 25, Ewan. Oh god, I'm speeding. Whoops. What are your pronouns, may I ask? You may ask, Seth. My pronouns are she and her, thanks. No, I'm not risking it. Not risking it. I can see the sleep spot. We're gonna make it. A little bit of a lag spike there, apologise for that. What game? The game's Euro Truck Simulator 2, Smithy. Oh, finally. Let's get some kip. There we go. Just a second. What truck is it? It's the Scania Streamline, Callum. Sorry about this, folks. There we go, let's get back into it. So, 11 hours till our next rest stop, but actually I need to check the fuel right now. 915 miles. Okay. The trip's only another 1,000 miles, so we are actually going to get most of the way there. I think we'll probably need to sleep before we need to refuel, so let's try and get across Italy. Is there a rest point in Austria? Yes, there is. That's 11 hours away, though. No, we'll go back to this one here, just outside Venice. 8.5 hours. We can reach that. That'll be our next rest stop. Where are you travelling to? I'm currently travelling to Montenegro. We're doing a delivery of empty pallets from Senegal, from Big Nona in Senegal to Bielo Pelia in Montenegro. I just started voice therapy today. Congratulations, Luca. I hope it goes well. Do I got a father, bro? Yes, I do, CryptoJet. My father is actually one of my biggest and most vocal supporters, which is why I always find it so funny when people ask me that particular question. Like, I understand it's a cliche, like, oh, I bet your father's proud of you, but he genuinely is. He's literally one of my biggest and most vocal supporters. So is the route through Croatian coastline? It's a long, beautiful drive. I think we're going to be inland when we get to Croatia, so unfortunately we won't be going along the Croatian coastline just today. Sorry about that, I've knocked the mic again there. In fact, will we even be going into Croatia at all? Let me just check real quick. Oh yeah, obviously. So we go through Croatia, like I say, inland Croatia, not along the coast, unfortunately. Then into Serbia, and then just over the border into Montenegro is our destination. Bro, do you actually need help? Says CryptoJet. What would I need help with, CryptoJet? Do tell. Where are you coming from with the truck? We're travelling from Bignona in Senegal. Sorting your life out, maybe. I have a great life. I have family and friends who love and support me. I have almost 4,000 followers here on TikTok, which is pretty nice. I'm just enjoying my Tuesday afternoon, doing a bit of Euro Truck Simulator. I don't, couldn't really get any better, to be honest. But thank you for your concern, all the same. You don't pass, clocked immediately. Don't care. It literally says trans woman in my bio and in the description of this stream. I'm very open about it. Literally, like one of the most common comments that I get is, "Oh, I can tell." Like, okay, good for you. Hang on, I've gone the wrong way here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get in here either, am I? I'm going to need to cut in front of one of you fine chaps, I'm sorry. Oh, it's so nice of you to let me in. Thank you very much, friend. People are awful. Some of them are, Tearaway Manor, yes. Don't get me wrong, some of the comments I get are truly horrendous, but I really don't care about them. And, you know, for every negative comment that I get, I also get plenty of positive comments as well. And that's really what keeps me doing this. You know, I wouldn't be doing this if I was only getting negative comments. I do it because I get positive comments as well, and they're what I'm here for, really, you know. Love the driving. Thank you, follow back in minutes. Thanks for following, everyone. Once again, I'm not going to be able to read everyone's names out right now because there's quite a lot of you following at the moment. But it is greatly appreciated. Oh, and it's another toll booth. Wonderful. How do you turn your head to look out the window with no controller? So my steering wheel actually has thumbsticks on it, Jack. So I can look around with my right thumbstick there. How much is the game? I believe right now it's about £16. But it is frequently on sale. It's usually about like a £5 when it's on sale. So keep your eye out if you want to get it a little bit cheaper. What does AMA mean? It means ask me anything, Jack. And as long as it's a respectful question, I will try and answer to the best of my ability. Thank God, I thought you were ignoring me. No, sorry. If it seems that I'm ignoring you, I do apologise. It's just there's a lot of comments to get through, and I've got to try and keep my eyes on the road at the same time. So sometimes I don't see comments straight away. Okay, we don't actually need to turn off here because we already rested a little while back. So we're going to sail straight past this sleep area. What wheel is it? The wheel, Caden, is... well, the wheel itself doesn't technically have a name. It's part of the Logitech Heavy Equipment Bundle, which also includes the side panel and the pedals. So if you just look up Logitech G Heavy Equipment Bundle, it should be the first result. And it cost £230 for the lot. What mods do you use, says Jack? Quite a lot, Jack. Mainly Pro Mods and Pro Mods Middle East. I've also got the Great Steppe, Siberia Map, Southern Region, Heart of Africa, Horn of Africa, Road to Africa, Maghreb Map, Java Road Revolution, and various others as well. A lot. What's the game name? The game is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Where did you find all the mods? So most of my mods are from a website called Trucky Mods. There's so many different mod websites out there for Euro Truck, and depending on who you ask, they'll all tell you a different one to go to. But most of mine, apart from Pro Mods itself, which is from Pro Mods' official website, most of the mods that I've got in terms of maps are from Trucky Mods. Is it online? There is an online... I don't know what you'd call it. There's a mod kind of thing called Truckers MP Searcher, which allows you to play online with other drivers. And there's also Convoy mode, which is where you can play with your friends on your Steam friends list as well. So there's a couple of options if you want to play multiplayer. Truckers MP is sort of the main one. Convoys is a bit more recent. Is the game on Xbox? No, it isn't, Mr. Bean. Sorry. Average Truck Simulator full-time streamer, says Harry Fenn. I stream this game for 3 hours a week, so I would hardly call that full-time. What other days do you play on? I play on Mondays and Fridays, Fredo Bar, but I don't play Euro Truck. I only play Euro Truck on Tuesdays. Mondays is Minecraft, and Fridays is Farming Simulator. Oh, not quite. Now. Whoa! No, whoa! Dickhead. Sorry for swearing. What do you do on Minecraft? Currently I'm building my my base on Minecraft. Okay, we're entering the Lombardy region. Turn lights on. My lights are on. Ireland. In fact, I never turn them off. They're always on. Do you feel like streaming takes away your love for the game? Does it feel like a chore? Interesting question, Alex. I feel like it can do eventually, which is why I don't want to play one game for too long. Like I'll play it for a few months and then take a break from it, because eventually it does start to feel like you're enjoying the game less because you feel like you have to play it for the stream or whatever. So like I definitely won't be playing Euro Truck, you know, every single week for the rest of my life. You know, eventually I'll take a bit of a break from it and just play it in my own time. Oh, we're in the wrong lane again. But yeah, I mean, this is only my third Euro Truck stream so far, so we're not at that point yet. But like I say, eventually, yeah, I'll definitely need to take a break from it before it does start to feel like a chore. Thanks for the question, Alex. Very good one. Ooh, 1 second. Let me just 3955. Damn. Okay. We're very close. We're getting there, and we're not even halfway through the stream yet. So, like I say, my ambitions of hitting 4K today looks like we might actually make it. If you haven't already followed and you are enjoying the stream, please do follow and help us get to 4K. Really, really keeping my fingers crossed that we can reach 4K in today's stream. It's only been 3 weeks since we got to 3K, so I'm happy with how fast we've been growing recently. It's very much appreciated. And again, unfortunately I can't read out everybody's names because there's so many of you following right now, but it is very much appreciated. And thank you so much for helping me to reach, hopefully, like I say, 4K. Need to be over again. Let's go. I love your vids. Thank you very much, ATG1. I want to make a collaboration, says Aiden. At the minute, Aiden, I'm not really interested in that sort of thing. I'm trying to just do what I can by myself at the moment. Maybe when I get a bit bigger, I'd consider doing like collabs with other content creators. But I'm happy to go it alone at the moment. Kind of sad, like, why not just actually drive? Well, you see, the thing is, in this game, I can't, like, roll the lorry over the side of a cliff and die in a fiery explosion, like I could in real life. So, you know, statistically speaking, it's a lot safer for me to be behind this wheel than a real one. Statistically, how? Because I don't think anybody's ever died behind a plastic PC wheel. I could be wrong. Maybe someone has died streaming Euro Truck before. But even if they have, I'm sure the amount of people who've died streaming Euro Truck is significantly lower than the amount of people who've died driving real trucks, you know? I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but, you know, I would assume that that's the case. I bet like 2 people have died playing Euro Truck. I mean, it must have happened before. Yeah, I'm sure at some point in history, someone must have died playing this game. But again, I would say it's probably less likely than it would be in a real truck. Everyone's saying buzz cut at 4K. Well, I mean, you'll have to follow to find out. Obviously, I won't actually be having a buzz cut at 4K, but follow anyway if you want to help me get there. Can you do a setup tour at 4K? Now, Diogo, I'm actually planning a setup tour. Someone asked me a few weeks ago if I could do like a price breakdown of my entire setup, and I've done one. I haven't recorded it yet, but I do have a video planned, like a cost breakdown of all of the equipment and everything like that. I don't know if that video will be out this week or next, but there is one on its way. Yes. Sven says, seek help. Sven, tell me, do you know what the recommended help is for people with gender dysphoria? It's transitioning. Just a fun little fact for you there. Oh, it looks like I'm speeding a little bit. Try and slow down just a tad. Did your dad leave you? No, he didn't. My dad loves me. My dad is one of my biggest and most vocal supporters. He even joins my streams sometimes. That's how great he is. I don't think he's here today, unfortunately, but he is a frequent viewer. Keep your head up and don't listen to the trolls, you're amazing, and keep your hair, it's amazing. Thank you very much, Bro C Walker, for... Don't worry, the trolls don't bother me in the slightest. They never have. They never will. Your dad is disappointed, to be honest. Again, this is what I find so funny. Like, in any other circumstance, I might understand why, like, when people say, oh, your dad's just pretending to care about you, but, like, if he was just pretending, would he actually spend time, like, in the comments of my videos responding to trolls and defending me, which is something that he does quite frequently? Like, I'm not kidding, he puts genuine time and effort into arguing against troll comments on my videos. Like, doesn't really seem like the kind of thing that someone would do if they were just pretending to be supportive. Kind of seems like the same sort of thing that someone who was actually supportive might do. Is that a Logitech wheel? Yes, it is, Charlie. Is it hard to play on keyboard? No, not really. It's just standard WASD to drive on keyboard. It's very, very easy to do. And you can also play with a controller if you want to as well. How far are we from our rest point? 4 hours 49, 2 hours 56. Okay, we're definitely going to make it to the checkpoint, which is good news. We're not going to be falling asleep at the wheel again. I'm 25, Alex. Oh dear. Yeah, it does. I don't think it's in my bio, but it should be in the stream description. Oh, we don't want to be in that lane, actually. How long have you been trans? I've been out for just over 3 years, Charlie. I came out in July 2021. Does it annoy you if someone doesn't accept it? Genuine question. Not at all, Dr. Z. My family and friends accept it, and that's all that really matters to me. Are they real? They aren't real, Kobe. No, unfortunately. It's all padding. One day, but not today. Are you a he or a she? I prefer she, Dylan. Do you take anabolic steroids? I don't take steroids, Tommy, no. Glad you're happy with yourself. Very much, Noah. Very, very happy with my life. Very fulfilled. Very confident in myself. And again, this is the main reason that the troll comments never really bother me, because I'm genuinely happier now than I've ever been in my entire life. Like I'm so much happier than I was 3 years ago before I came out. And like a couple of people on the internet telling me, "Oh, I can tell," like, ain't gonna make a difference. What pedals do you use? The pedals are part of the heavy equipment bundle. Are you? So the steering wheel, side panel, and pedals all come in one bundle. It's called the Logitech Heavy Equipment Bundle. Unfortunately, it's only got brake and accelerate. There's no throttle, no clutch. I'm a little bit over there. I should be in the right-hand lane as well. Let's just slide over. Great hair, though, not going to lie. Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. I'm very proud of my hair. I've been growing this since before I came out, actually. This has been growing for about 3.5 years. I'm very, very happy with it. I've actually got a video about hair on my TikTok. You might have to scroll back a bit to find it, because it's quite an old video at this point. But before I came out, I used to have my hair, like, shaved. I used to be almost completely bald. But since coming out, I've embraced my hair a lot more, and I've committed to properly looking after it and growing it as much as I can, and taking care of it. And yeah, this is the result of 3.5 years of TLC. I'm very happy with it. I love how people will hate over the phone, but in person they're all scared. Yeah, love is real. Believe me when I say this, I've literally not once in the entire 3 years that I've been out, I've not once had a comment in real life that matches any of the comments that I've got on stream. Like, nobody in real life has ever told me to kill myself. Nobody in real life has ever told me to get a haircut. Nobody in real life has ever walked up to me and said, "I can tell you're trans." People in real life just don't dare say the things that they would say on stream, because, you know, online you have the anonymity of not having your face out there, right? You can say what you like, but the truth is that 95% of these people wouldn't have the balls to actually say anything to me, to my face. And my evidence for that is the fact that it has never happened. Genuinely, in 3 years, I've never had one single negative comment in real life. What's your name? My name is Saul, Charlie. S-A-U-L. Thanks for asking. What's the game? The game is Euro Truck Simulator. I want to try and get in front of this guy, but it's a bit risky. I'm going for it. That was a bit of a dick move there, but I did it. Do I have a feminine voice, or do I go around using that voice? I use this voice in my day-to-day life. Unfortunately, I haven't done any voice training, and it's very difficult. I've really struggled with voice training. It doesn't really come very naturally to me. Some people can just pick it up instantly, and they can, after just a couple of months, they can have the most feminine voice you've ever heard. But for me personally, it's never really come that naturally to me. It's always been a bit of a struggle. One day I would like to have a more feminine voice, obviously. But again, it's a long process. It's not something that you can just do overnight. Okay, we're coming up to another checkpoint, another toll booth. Maybe you should just stick to your own gender, maybe. My gender is woman, Mr. Chipingu, and I am planning on sticking to it, yes. Hope God heals you, mate, says Matthew. Well, given that the Pope recently announced that trans people can be baptised in the Catholic Church, I would say, yeah, I think God, if he does exist, is probably totally okay with the fact that I'm trans. In fact, I know many trans people who are Christian, and as far as I'm aware, God is not against trans people in any way, shape or form. Not that I believe he exists anyway, but, you know. He loves everyone. Exactly, Brooke. That's what I choose to believe. Again, I don't believe in God myself, but I know for a fact that if he does exist, then he accepts everybody, because that's like the very first rule of the entire Bible, is like page 1, be nice to each other. Surprising how many Christians skim over that page. Daily Grind says, driving a lorry to your prostate exam. Why are you driving a lorry to my prostate exam, Daily Grind? I didn't know you cared that much. I mean, I don't think they'll let you in if you're not a family member. Sorry. I'm going to refuel while I'm here. Probably should have done that first. It's okay. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, I can let you know the results afterwards. I just don't think they'll actually let you in the room, unfortunately. I'm sure you'd love to see the inside of my ass with a camera shoved up it. I'm not sure why, but you know, like I say, they don't let you in if you're not a family member. So it's a very private affair, I'm given to understand. Where you drive? I'm currently driving, Louis, to Montenegro. Right now we're in Italy. And let's check where the next sleep point is going to be, actually. We're definitely going to get through Austria and into Croatia. Oh, sorry, that's not Croatia. What's the one between between Croatia and Austria? Slovenia, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not... Geography's not exactly my strong suit. Slovenia, so we'll definitely get to Slovenia. Maybe Ljubljana? 4 hours? Oh, easily. Okay, so we might actually get into Croatia as well then. 9 hours to the border with Serbia. I think we can do that. So, remainder of Italy, a brief stint through Austria, then into Slovenia, then into Croatia, have a bit of a nap, and then over the border into Serbia. That's 9 hours 36 and 700 miles. We've just refueled as well, so we should manage that no problem. Is the game real time? No, it isn't, is it? It's probably going to take us about half an hour to do that. Maybe 45 minutes, we'll see. we're only halfway through the stream as well. It's felt like this stream's gone on for quite a bit longer. I think maybe because we're going at a slower pace and it's a lot more relaxed. Again, like I said earlier, compared to last week's stream, this is a dream. This is absolute heaven. We haven't crashed once. The game hasn't crashed. We haven't crashed. We haven't got any speeding tickets or red light offences or anything like that. We're just taking it nice and slow. It's been very good. Have you ever been to Italy IRL? I haven't, Alex. Unfortunately, I've never actually been outside of the UK before. Oh, look at that. We're only 11 followers away from 4K. Make it happen, guys. Make it happen. Yeah, I've never been outside of the UK. I was planning on going to Japan after I finish university. I was going to do a teaching job there. Unfortunately, 2020, the year that I graduated university, happened to be the same year that everyone in the entire world went into a 6-month lockdown. So my plans of going to Japan were sort of shattered. It wasn't a permanent thing anyway. It was like a 1 year, like a 12-month teaching position. But again, unfortunately, because we went into lockdown, it got put on indefinite hold, and I just never got around to doing it. Unfortunately, I still haven't had the chance to go. But it is on my bucket list. I do speak Japanese conversationally. Not I wouldn't call myself fluent, but I can get by in conversation. And it's, like I say, it's always been on my bucket list of places that I'd like to go. Did you learn on Duolingo? I do use Duolingo, not only Duolingo. I don't think Duolingo on its own is good enough to learn another language. You really want to be using multiple different sources. Like Duolingo's a great starting point, obviously, but you need to try and do actual reading and speaking and listening in the language that you're trying to learn. I read a lot of Japanese news. I go to NHK NewsWeb, which has like simplified Japanese news articles. That's a really great way to get in reading practice. Obviously, watching Japanese TV is a good way to practice speaking and listening skills and stuff like that. So, as much as I do like Duolingo, and I do use Duolingo every day, it's not the only thing that you should be doing. If you're actually serious about learning another language, you need to be doing lots of other things as well. Like it should be part of a larger routine, if that makes sense. Speak it, please. Okay, off the top of my head. Konbanwa minasan. 私はソウルです。ヨークシャのハロゲートに生まれました。That means, hi everyone, I'm Saul, and I was born in Harrogate in North Yorkshire. You got to know how to introduce yourself. That's like one of the basics, right? You've got to know how to like tell people your name, where you're from, that kind of stuff. That's day one stuff. Have I got a real truck license? No, I haven't, no. I don't drive in real life. Oh, there's a chopper about. Oh, there's an accident. Okay, slow it down. How fast does it go if you put your foot all the way down? I think it maxes out at about 90, George. Obviously, I'm trying to keep to the speed limits as much as I can, but you can do about 90 in most trucks in the game. Do I like trucks? I do. I'm a big fan of trucks. Not as much as trains and tractors. Those are my big three. I always tell people I like trains, trucks and tractors. I would say trucks are sort of in third place, with tractors in second and trains in first. And I'm definitely less knowledgeable about trucks than I am about trains and tractors as well. What you're wearing? Your parents must be proud. Jesus. My parents are very proud. Yes. I'm currently wearing a shirt and jumper and a skirt in nice pastel colours. Very, very calming, soothing colours. Yeah, loving the mum fit today, says Ashley. Yeah, this is... I thought this fit was perfect for today's stream because it's very relaxed, sort of very calm colours. You know, it's not too bright, it's not too vibrant. And I really wanted this stream to be a very relaxed affair. So I've dressed for the occasion. Can we see the truck from the outside? Yes, once I get to the next toll booth, or like the next place that I can stop, I will show you the truck from outside. How long is left on the journey? We are currently 48 hours away. Or actually, no, that's how long's left on the job. The actual drive is... One sec. Oh, you can see the truck there, actually, in the pause menu. The actual drive's another 15 hours. There's the truck. You'll see it a little bit better in the sunlight, but that's what it looks like from outside. If you are happy, then that's all that matters. Strangers are irrelevant. My thoughts exactly, Claire. Thank you very much for the comment. While we're paused, let me have a quick look. 3998. We are 2 followers away. Damn. You're teasing me, guys. You're teasing me. Come on, please. If you are enjoying the stream, let's hit 4K. Let's do it. You'll have to let me know when we actually do hit it as well, because I can't see the counter while I'm in game. Oh dear. Have we hit it? We've done it. Hold on. Hold on, I'm in the middle of driving. 1 second. It looks like your steering wheel calibration's bugging out. Yeah, so this steering wheel is about 3 years old at this point. And it's already a fairly low-end wheel, so add that on top of the fact that it's got quite a bit of wear and tear. It's not the best. I would like to upgrade it and get a new one fairly soon. Where are you going? We're going to Montenegro, Finn. To Biao Polje, I believe, is the name of the city. Okay, we got to a natural stopping point. Let's check the. Let me check the. Check the follow count, which again I can't currently see. 4013. We did it. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much. I guess I better change this real quick. Just give me a second. You know what that means? The next milestone is going to be 5,000. Obviously, we're not going to get that today, but I'm officially resetting the counter. It might take a few minutes to appear on screen. There it is, our next milestone. Long way to go, but thank you all. Thank you so much for helping us get there. Very, very much appreciated. Let's get back to the game. But thank you all so much. Like I can't tell you how much it means to me to get to 4K. PC specs. So my current PC I've got Intel i5 processor, GTX 1050 Ti graphics card, that's 3 gigabytes, and 32 gigabytes of RAM as well. You okay today? I am okay today, Alfie. I've just been hit, but I don't even care. We just hit 4K, so I'm very, very happy now. Nothing could ruin my mood right now. Unless we're in like a massive pile-up and my truck gets irreparably damaged, or like some idiot like that tries to merge when I'm in the middle of the lane. But I'm not letting it get to me. I'm too happy. We're at 4K. We did it. Hey Saul. Hey Mr. Question Mark. Lewis AM says give way. I mean, I was literally in the lane, like I was already in front of him, and he tried to turn into the lane that I was in the middle of. Like, I don't think that's a problem with giving way. What games do you play? Currently, I stream Minecraft on Mondays, Euro Truck on Tuesdays, and Farming Simulator on Fridays, Ryan. Non-binary? I'm not non-binary, Connor, no. I am a trans woman. I do have many good friends who are non-binary, though. In fact, I think, off the top of my head, I've probably got more friends who are non-binary than trans men and women. Oh no. Wait a minute. That's a crash. I'm not going to let it bother. I'm not going to get mad about it. We're staying calm. It happened. It was bound to happen. Let's relaunch the game real quick. I mean, we managed to do 2 hours before crashing today, which is better than the last stream where we managed like half an hour. But again, I don't care. I'm in too good of a mood to let it bother me. We'll just calmly wait for the game to load back up. This is a good time actually for me to show you my mod list. One second. Just adjust my window a little bit. Yeah, while we're back at the main menu, I'll take this opportunity to show you my mod list, since people have been asking to see what kind of mods I'm playing with. I'm going to have to resize this window as well. For some reason it's done that. Why has the window just randomly resized itself on stream? Anyway. Oh. Raise it up a bit. There we go. Oh, maybe not actually. Take it down. How's that? Let me check the preview real quick. Sorry about this, everybody. That seems okay. I feel like... Is my window stretched? You know what? It'll do. It'll do. No, it won't. I've just resized it again. Technical problems, the bane of my existence. Okay. Okay. I think, has the aspect ratio of the game changed? It looks like the window's wider, wider and thinner than it was a moment ago. I don't really want to spend too much time trying to fix it. So you're stuck with this for the rest of the stream. But anyway, we're back in game. Before I actually load the game back up, I'll show you my mod list, because a few people have been asking what mods I've been playing with. These are just texture mods and stuff like that. If we scroll down a bit, we got here Nordic Extended. That adds in more in the northern Scandinavian area. We got Armenia map. We got Cork add-on. We got ROEX, Romania Extended. That's a really nice one. ASGI, that's Azerbaijan and Georgia. We've got Ukraine expansion, which adds on bits of Ukraine and Poland. We got Belt of the Tundra, road into Asia. We've got Rus Sentry. We've got Bulgaria in focus. We got Lillehammer road rebuild. We got Northern Ireland rebuild. We've got Borj updated, Bengen Swedish Islands map, Project E6 map, Project Caucasus, Carpathian add-on, SFIG Pro mods, Project Palestine, Peyral Le Chateau, Northern Cyprus, another Ukraine expansion, Poland rebuild, Horn of Africa, Heart of Africa, Spanish Islands, Maghreb map, obviously. That's Heart of Africa and Horn of Africa again. Then there's the main pro mods. Then Rus map, Off the Grid, Road to Athens, Macedonia rework, Iberia rework, Southeast Asia add-on, Road to Africa, Road to Asia, Pro Mods Great Step, Southern Region map, Siberia map, and Java Road Revolution. So, yeah. In total, I believe we got 156 mods active at the moment. An absolutely enormous list of mods there. So if the game crashes from time to time, it's usually because of mod conflicts. And fair warning, it will take a bit of time to actually load back into the game as well, so I'll take the time to read some of the comments whilst we're waiting. Have I tried Pro Mods, says Dylan. Yes, I have. Pro Mods, as you probably just saw. Pro Mods is in my mod list. It's like the centre of the mod pack. All of the other mods are based around Pro Mods and compatible with it. Hey, just the way I am, welcome back. God loves you, says Charlie is awesome. Thank you very much, Charlie. I certainly hope so. How much is your wheel? Says Jaden Cohen. So the wheel plus side panel plus pedals were £230 for the lot. If you want to check it out for yourself, it's called the Logitech Heavy Equipment Bundle. Harry's taking caravans across the UK. Good luck, Harry. So there may be another conflict. Again, usually when the game crashes it's because of a mod conflict. And I have had crashes in Austria before. So it's possible that one of the mods has rearranged some of the roads in Austria and that's conflicting with something else. So I will try and take a detour and we'll try and avoid Austria. We'll go around it and hopefully then we won't have any more issues. But we'll see how it goes. drink some more of my fabric softener. Vile. Absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Won't be buying that again. Okay. We'll load him back up. Again, this will still take a few minutes as well, so be prepared. It could be anywhere up to 10 minutes. Hopefully it'll be less. We'll see. The thing is, I can't tab out of the game either because that risks crashing it. I've got to stay tabbed into the game while it's loading. This is what happens when you play with 156 map mods. He or she or they. I prefer she, Sam. Where do I live? I live in South Yorkshire. Hey Ash, how are you? I'm okay, Sam. How are you today? Have I ever been to Sheffield? Have I? Yes. Been to Sheffield many a time. Can I drive IRL? No, I cannot, Tom, unfortunately. Well, I don't really plan to anyway, so... Harry says, I live in Grimsby. Great to hear it, Harry. Have I been south of the UK? Yes, I went to Bath Spa University in Somerset. Spent 3 years living in Bath. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful place. Bristol's great as well. And I visited Weston-super-Mare a couple of times. That was quite nice. But yeah, Bath, genuinely, such a picturesque city. Absolutely gorgeous place. I really, really loved living there. I'd love to live there again, but it is a very expensive place to live. And because it's a university town as well, there's not a massive availability of housing because so many landlords only rent to students. Which is okay when you are a student, like I was at the time. But, you know, once you're not a student, it's a bit harder to find a place that you can afford and that allows non-students. But as I say, beautiful city, absolutely gorgeous place. I really, really loved living there. If I had the means to do so, I would live there in a heartbeat. But again, very, very expensive place to live. I like your headset, thank you, Sophie. This is the X1000 headset. Not exactly high range. It's fairly cheap, fairly budget option, but it works very well. I'm very happy with it. Have I been to Kent? I haven't actually been to Kent, Luke. No. I do have a friend from Kent, but I've never been there. How come you don't do real trucking? It's just not something that I really want to do in real life. I don't think I'd trust myself behind the wheel of an actual vehicle, especially not a truck. Have I been to Stonehenge? I've never been to Stonehenge, Cuprasim, unfortunately. I'd love to go. I've never found my way down there. Opinions on Sheffield? I like Sheffield. Like I say, I've been to Sheffield many a time. Obviously, I live in South Yorkshire, so Sheffield is very close by. Oh, the game's not responding now. Good. Okay. Just don't press anything. It's because I tabbed out. I told you if I tabbed out of the game, it was going to crash. But I did it anyway. Not good. Not good. Okay, I might have to restart the game again. It's a good job I've got Task Manager open, just in case. I was expecting this eventuality. Okay. So I guess that counts as the second crash of the day. Do I wear makeup, says Cheeky Debate. I've been known to wear makeup, yes. I do wear makeup in most of my videos, but I don't really bother with it on live streams. Obviously, I'm not wearing any right now, as you can probably tell. But for my videos, I like to spruce myself up a little bit more, and I do wear makeup for those. Okay, so this time, I'm absolutely not going to tab out of the game, no matter what. We're gonna stay here until the game is loaded, however long it takes. Okay, when was the autosave? 1652. That was not too long ago, actually. About 20 minutes ago. So we hopefully won't have lost too much progress. How big's the game on your hard drive? I don't actually know, Alex. Obviously, because of the amount of mods I've got, it's quite substantial. But I'm not actually sure exactly how much. I've never really looked. It's not the biggest game that I have, though. See if you can have a guess. Which game do you think I might have that takes up more space on my computer than Euro Truck Simulator? Bear in mind my other great interests that I mentioned earlier. You know, have a guess which game I've got that fills an entire 1 terabyte hard drive almost completely. It's not City Skylines, no. It's definitely not Fortnite. It's not COD either, no. COD is quite big. COD's like 200 gigabytes, but this game takes up 800 gigabytes on my hard drive. It's definitely not Minecraft. Minecraft is nowhere near big enough for that. It's not Farming Sim. It's not Farming Sim. You're going in the right direction with simulators. It's not Flight Sim. I don't play Flight Sim. It is Train Sim. Natalie guessed it. It is Train Simulator. My current installation of Train Simulator takes up over 850 gigabytes of space on my hard drive. I have a chronic spending problem with that game in particular. You may, of course, know that Train Simulator is famous for having thousands of items of DLC, and I own an embarrassing amount of them. Not all of them. I mean, I would be bankrupt if I had every single DLC for the game, because it costs like £50,000. But I have quite a lot of DLC for that game. And yeah, like I say, I've got 3 drives on my computer, and it completely fills one of those drives. Like, I don't have anything else on that drive, it's just Train Simulator, because it completely fills the drive. Do I stream it? I've never streamed it, actually. I suppose it's something that I could stream at some point. I don't know how interested people would be in it, but I do absolutely love it. It is my most played game on Steam. One of my favourite games of all time. I might give it a go on stream. I might be inclined to try it one day. I could be persuaded, let's say. But yeah, back to ETS2. I don't actually know how much space it takes up. I couldn't tell you. Sorry. Not as much as Train Simulator. I know that for a fact. What's your gender? I am a trans woman, Brad. Thanks for asking. Okay. Couple more minutes and we'll be in. Do I drive IRL? I do not drive IRL, Joe, no. What's my pronoun? She, her. Thanks for asking. Aaron Faye 09. Do I like gaming? What gave it away? LM Rugby. Yes, I do. Will I play Farm Sim? On Friday, Stevie, I will be playing Farming Simulator, yes, if you want to join me to see that. We're entering the 1970s in our playthrough on Osada. I believe it's going to be 1971 in the next stream. So join me for that if you are interested in Farming Simulator. Is Train Sim good? I mean, I think it entirely depends if you like trains or not, Abby, to be honest. For someone who is as obsessed with trains as I am, yes, it's very good. But it's one of those games that you've really got to be into it to justify playing it. It's relaxing, I would say. It's in the same vein as Euro Truck, in that you can do like long distance drives and you can just kind of sit back and relax a little bit with it. You do have to be a bit more attentive with like signals and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's quite a relaxing game, same way as I'd describe Euro Truck. Do I use pedals? Yes, I do, Sophie. The pedals are under the desk right now. Obviously, you can't see them, but I do have two pedals, brake and accelerate. Unfortunately, there's no clutch pedal on this particular setup. So it's like automatic? Yeah, it's automatic gearbox. I do control the forward and reverse with the stick here, but most of the gears are done automatically. I think it's called like sequential shift or something in the game options. I'm really going to have to take another look at the mod list again and see if I can figure out what's caused this particular conflict, because we can't be doing this every single stream, having crashes like this. Obviously, we fixed the mod conflict that was causing the crash in Macedonia, but this crash here, I'm not sure which mod has caused that. I'll try and fix it off camera, you know. Blakey says, I love ETS2, but that blue Pepsi is vile. Couldn't agree more, Blakey. I absolutely despise this drink. I bought it today to try it for the very first time. I'm extremely unimpressed. I do not like it. Please don't think that I like this drink, because I do not. This is me saying on camera that I do not endorse Pepsi Electric Blue. It is a bad drink. I just want to get that off my chest. What does it taste like? It tastes like fabric softener, Natalie. I've never tasted fabric softener, but it tastes like what I imagine fabric softener probably tastes like. It's not good at all. And the fact the colour doesn't really help either. It kind of looks like fabric softener 2. Okay, where are we? Let's check where we are before we actually get back behind the wheel. Coke sponsor incoming. So I actually do like Pepsi, don't get me wrong. I am a big fan of Pepsi. But that's an abomination, that thing. That should have stayed on the drawing boards. Okay, so what we're going to oh, we can't... What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to do a U-turn, and we're going to try and go through through this border instead, because the crash happened. Wait, where did the crash happen? The crash happened somewhere around here. So if I turn around and go back up and then down here, and then we come into the country from the other border, hopefully we'll circumnavigate the conflict area. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I gotta sleep. Good night. Good night, Alex. Thanks for joining. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Oh. Am I okay? I'm fine. Zabo Lawrence. I'm very good. Thank you. Hold on. Don't touch anything. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. It's going to crash again. Okay. We're in the game. Doesn't appear to be crashing. But I'm not taking any risks. Is there a photo point in the middle of this tunnel? Well, either way, I don't care. I'm going to do something extremely illegal and reverse out of this tunnel, and then do an illegal U-turn, and we're going to drive in the opposite direction because I really don't want the game to crash again. Ooh, hold on. What are you carrying? We're carrying empty pallets, Blakey. Okay, I should have backed up a bit further. Actually, there's definitely not enough room here to make a U-turn, but I'm doing it anyway. Try not to jackknife. Okay, there we go. Now we drive in the opposite direction and hope to God that it doesn't crash again. So we're going to go through the border with Slovenia here instead of going through Austria. I mean, we've got to go back through Austria to get back into Italy. But we'll be back on track soon enough, don't worry. What do you prefer, Farming Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator? Good question. I think Euro Truck's more relaxing, but I think Farming Sim's more engaging. Like, there's more stuff to do in Farming Sim, obviously. But for a nice relaxing journey, you can't beat Euro Truck. Where are you going? We're currently on our way to Montenegro. To Bielopolje, I believe the city is called. how far to go. Oh, wrong button. 18 hours. I don't think we're going to make it in today's stream now, because the game crashed. But I'm not going to rush it. If we might get there, we might not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Christ. I'm staying calm. I'm not getting angry about it. It's not bothering me. What's your favourite game that you stream? I would say probably Euro Truck at the minute. How long does 18 hours take? I would say probably about an hour, which means the stream would overrun quite a bit if we got all the way to the end of the job. So I don't, like I say, I don't know if we will finish it today, but we'll try and get as far as we can. Saul, you look sad. You okay? I'm fine. Yeah, I don't know why I look sad. Starting to get a bit hot. It's getting to that time of day where the sun is like directly behind me. Do I drive IRL? I don't drive in real life, Ashton, no. The game is Euro Truck Simulator 2. What day do you play Farming Sim? Fridays, Goodly. Every Friday. Do I ever go outside? Frequently. But not in the middle of a live stream when I've got a webcam attached to my desk that I can't take outside with me. First speeding ticket of the day there. It's because the speed limit drops really quickly when you approach the toll booths. Thought we might actually manage to go the whole stream without any fines or tickets, but there we go. Oh, look at my kitty. Look at me. Too distracted by cat. He's so cute though. Eyes on the road. Yeah, don't worry. Eyes on the road. No more looking at Kitty. I'll look at him later. All day to look at him when we get there. How's your spider? Same as always, Zoe. No changes to report, really. Still shy. Still very reluctant to come out, but she's eating. And she seems to be fairly healthy. Shown no signs of going into a molt yet, and we have had her for nearly 2 months now, so that's a little bit concerning. I guess it's possible that she might be an adult, and we might not have been aware of it, because obviously it can be hard to tell whether they're full grown or whether they got another molt or two left in them. So they were sold as she was sold as subadult, but it could be the case that she is not actually subadult and that she's already done her last molt. But then again, it could also just be that it's an unusually long period between molts. That also does happen, so I'll keep an eye on her. What spider is it? It is a Phidippus ardens, Leo, otherwise known as the widow jumping spider. And for anyone who's familiar with spiders, it's very visually similar to the Phidippus johnsoni, which is one of the most common jumping spiders in North America. You know, I'll stay in this lane, actually. Okay, so we're back in Italy now. Oh no, we're back in Slovenia. We've just been in Italy. So we're back in Slovenia. We are going to cross into Croatia and then later into Serbia. Sorry, completely blanked there. I swear that is a farming simulator steering wheel. Yes, it is, Biggie. This is the Logitech heavy equipment wheel, which is designed for farming simulator, but it's compatible with many other driving games. How long do we have before we need to sleep, by the way? 4 hours 46. And where's our next checkpoint? We don't have one. Can we get to Zagreb? Not quite. What about here? 3 hours 42. We can do that. When are you next playing Minecraft? On Monday, Mia. Next Monday, as usual, there will be more Minecraft. You got the death handle on your steering wheel. Find it any useful? It's not really for driving, but it's good for manoeuvring. Like when you're trying to park the trailer in a yard or whatever. And on Farming Sim, it's very useful for making small adjustments and steering around tight corners and stuff like that. But for usually when I'm just driving like this, I don't really touch it. Oh dear. Whoa. Going a bit fast there. Let me just check again. Okay. Yeah, we've only got half an hour left. We're not going to get to Montenegro today, unfortunately. I'll get as far as I can, but because there's been a couple more crashes because of mod conflicts again, it's held us up a little bit. So yeah, sorry about that. We're not going to get to see the end of this drive. But we've enjoyed a pretty decent amount of it, and there's been some decent views. This is a really nice view here. And it has been a very good drive. In this entire drive, we've only had one speeding ticket, which is a lot better than usual. We've had no real trouble, no crashes or anything like that. Nothing major, anyway. What's the horn like? Like that. PC specs, Callum. I've got an Intel i5 processor, 3GB GTX 1050 Ti graphics card, and 32GB RAM. Oh, crap. Oh, that was quite a bad one, actually. I think we're stuck. There we go. Just a scratch. Trieste discovered. Cool. We're in a new place. How was the stream today? It's been pretty good, B-Quid. We hit 4K, which is incredible. Thank you all so much for helping me get to 4K. Massively appreciated. And aside from a couple of crashes, the game itself has been pretty good as well. Am I going to do a video on 4K? Yes, I am, Alfie. I don't know when it'll be up because I haven't had a chance to record it yet, and I am going to be out for most of the day on Thursday because I'm going to see Alien Romulus with my sister. If I can get it fully recorded and edited tomorrow, then I might be able to put it out tomorrow. But definitely by the end of the week. There will be a 4K milestone video by the end of the week. I'm just not sure exactly when. How long have you been playing piano? I've been playing for about 10-12 years, Joe. I originally started on an electric keyboard, but I got my first actual acoustic piano about 4 years ago. What's your follower goal? At the minute, we're going for 5k, Alfie. I'm really hoping that we can get to 10k by the end of the year. That's something I've mentioned before in previous live streams. We've gotten to 4k in just 3 months, so I really do think that if we keep it up, we could potentially hit 4k by the end of the year. Hit 10k, sorry, by the end of the year, which would be absolutely incredible. Then I could finally participate in the Creator Rewards program. And like I say, I don't think it's unrealistic to aim for 10k by the end of the year, considering how quickly we got to 4k. I've only been doing this for a few months. I think we can do it. I think we can make it happen. Especially if I keep playing Euro Truck. This is the 3rd stream in a row that I've gotten more than 300 followers. This really is the game to play to build followers. Streaming has probably helped a lot. Yeah, definitely, Alfie. Streaming, as soon as I got the ability to stream, it exploded. It grew so quickly from that. Okay, let's see whereabouts we are. Okay, so we're about to rejoin this road that I've already been on. Our rest point is just around this corner, 1 hour and 18 minutes. How long before we actually need to sleep? 2 hours, 4 minutes, perfect. Where's your setup from? The steering wheel, side panel and pedals are part of the Logitech Heavy Equipment Bundle, which is available on the Logitech website. It's £230. Hey Charlotte, how are you doing? Is Farm Sim Friday? Yes it is, Harry. Looks kind of relaxing. Yeah, that's really the reason that I love this game so much, is that it's so relaxing to play. It's just so you can switch off. You know what I mean? You can just sit back and enjoy the drive. Really, it's such a great game for like de-stressing. How much did your PC cost? £450, Aviation. I got my PC custom built by Bedrock Computers, based here in the UK. They do pre-built and custom PCs, all made with refurbished parts, so it's very, very cheap compared to getting brand new. And yeah, £450 is how much I spent on this setup. Okay, can I sleep here? Next checkpoint's in 57 minutes, and I need to sleep in 1 hour and 31. I can get to the next one. What's the website you're talking about with refurbished parts? It's called Bedrock Computers. I believe they're based in Wales. I could be wrong on that. But they deliver anywhere in mainland UK and I think some parts of Europe, although I'm not sure on that either. But definitely worth checking out. Like I say, I recommended it to a friend as well, and they got a custom built PC as well. Slightly better specs than mine because they had a little bit more money to spend. But you know, £450 for a sort of mid-range gaming PC is an exceptional price, honestly. Excuse me. You look pretty. Thank you so much. Can we see the truck? Yeah, just a second. When I get to the rest stop, I'll let you see the truck. What are the specs? The specs are 10 Intel i5 processor, 3GB GPU, that's an Asus GTX 1050 Ti, and 32GB RAM. How long you been playing for? About 2.5 hours, Will. We've got 20 minutes left on the stream, and then we're going to wrap things up. Oh, is this the sleeping place? Just round this corner. Could you see yourself streaming other games? Yes, I do want to stream other games. The problem I have at the minute is that I'm currently streaming 3 games every week, and all of them are like part of long-running series. So it's very difficult for me to decide which game to stop playing, you know, so that I can play something else. I think very soon I'm going to have to put at least one of the series on hold to allow me to play other stuff. But eventually I will get back into the said game. I don't want to say any more about it because I don't want to upset anyone. But yeah, one of my series is probably going to be taking a break in September. So at least 4 weeks without any streams, but then I will get back into it hopefully in October. I need to take a short break from this game so that I can do other things, so that I can stream other games, so that I can stream other live streams. I want to do a piano live stream. I want to do a live stream with my Jumping Spider. I want to do a live stream showing my model railway collection. There's lots of things that I want to do, and at the minute I can't do them because I'm spending 3 days out of the week playing games. And I really want to get back to working on videos as well. I've hardly done any videos in like a month and a half. I've done like the odd one here and there, but it's been nowhere near the level of videos that I was putting out before. And again, another part of that is because I'm spending so much time streaming that I don't have time to sit down and work on my videos as much. Or when I do get free time, like as soon as I get off the stream, I'm not going to want to then immediately start working on a video. I'm going to want to take a break, right? So you end up in this situation where you can't really do any videos. There's so many live streams that you can't do because you're too busy streaming all these games. So yeah, that's all I'll say. One of my series is going to have to take a break just for a few weeks to give me the opportunity to do some other stuff. Howard says, if you want to grow and become more famous, you will put in effort. I put in plenty of effort, Howard. I don't know where you get the impression that I haven't put in effort. I currently stream 3 games a week and release videos whenever I can. I put a hell of a lot of time and effort into my videos as well. Like, clearly lack of effort is not the issue here. Here's my truck, by the way, for anyone who wanted to see it. Oh, we got a Wheelton trailer as well. Nice. That's the outside. And you can see the cat in the stretching himself out on the dashboard there. Okay, back to driving. So another 11 hours. Okay. This might be the last stretch of the day. There's only 10 minutes left on the stream. I don't think we're going to get any further. I'll drive a little bit further, but like I say, I don't think we're going to get any substantial distance because we're already we've only got 10 minutes left. The trip's only got 12 hours though, so I will aim for as close to the final destination as we can get. Uzich, maybe. There. Oh, can't calculate route. Why can you not calculate the route? Well, it's 9 hours anyway. We can make that. Not in today's stream again. Apologies for that. But I will try and get as far as I possibly can before we wrap things up. Do you see the big streamers taking breaks though? Didn't Germa retire from streaming recently? Like, would you not count that as taking a break? Where's the steering wheel from? It's from the Logitech website. Logitech Heavy Equipment Bundle, it's called. The cat is such a good mod though. Yes, thank you, Lefty. There are plenty of other cats available in the mod as well. There's like, I think 6 or 7 different coats. I got this one because it's very similar looking to my own cat, Gizmo. How's Luna? She's good. She's good, Evan. Thank you. Oh, never mind. We'll stay in this lane. What game? The game's called Euro Truck Simulator 2, Freddy. What console is it on? It's PC only, unfortunately, Freddy. And well, maybe Mac as well. I'm not 100% sure. It's not on Xbox or PlayStation, unfortunately. I watched your Lego collection. You have a lot. Thanks, Max. Hope you enjoyed. It's nowhere near what it once was, to be honest with you. I used to have way more Lego, but unfortunately I did give a lot of it away a few years back, which I've gone the wrong way here. This gate doesn't open, which was a mistake. I really regret doing it. But what's done is done. Is it on Xbox? Unfortunately, no, it's not on Xbox. Again, not available on consoles, it's PC only. Okay, we got about 8 minutes. How far can we get without speeding? I think we might actually just be speeding right now. There we go. What PC do you play on and how expensive? It's a custom built PC, LM Rugby. I bought it from a place called Bedrock Computers. It was £450. Sound very feminine, thank you, YH. And that's without even trying. Another toll booth coming up. Okay. Realistically, I think we're going to have to get to Zagreb and call it a day. I'll get to this checkpoint here, which might take 5 minutes, might take 10, but that's going to be where I end the stream for now. And I will probably finish this job off camera, just fair warning to you guys. Because I do play Euro Truck off camera as well, so I'll probably finish the job off in my own time. Why? Because it's a good game and I like to play it, Jack. When do you play Minecraft? On Monday. Why end the stream though? When I say I'm going to finish it in my own time, I don't mean I'm going to end the stream and then keep driving, because there'd be no point in that. I'm going to stop playing the game and then I might finish it tomorrow or later on in the week. How long have you been streaming today? Just about 3 hours, Bratina. We are going to be finishing up in just a few minutes. Oh, my indicator didn't go off there. It did there. Unfortunately, I didn't look. What videos are coming in September? I haven't actually planned anything for September yet, Dominic. I need to do it soon. There are a few video ideas that I wanted to do in August that I haven't done and probably won't have time to do by the end of the month, so probably some of those will be coming in September, sort of tying up a few loose ends. But I'm not 100% sure just yet what kind of stuff you can expect to see in September. Another toll booth. I think this is probably going to be the last one. I've done it again. This barrier's closed. Every single time I get to the toll booth, I always go into the one barrier that's closed. I don't care. Back it up. Amazingly, that did not count as a collision. Oh, that did though. Okay, whereabouts are we? Yeah, we're just about at the stopping point here. And it is exactly 6 o'clock, so perfect time to end the stream. In just a few moments. Your top's nice, thanks Finn. I love the colour. Sort of a salmon, pinky orange kind of colour. Don't, says Beatrice. Don't what? Okay, we're here. Badly parked, but we are here. I'm gonna have to end the stream. There's no way we're gonna do all of that in any reasonable amount of time. that's going to take like another half an hour at least. I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't justify doing that right now. We've been going for 3 hours. I'm going to have to call it a day here. Like I say, I'll probably finish this drive off camera sometime later in the week, and then we'll probably start the next stream from Bielo Polier there. Again, apologies we couldn't quite get the whole drive in today. We did have a couple of crash issues again, which I will look into. Again, it's probably another mod conflict. That's usually what causes these crashes. So I will try and fix that for the next stream. It always seems to be Austria. There must be some big mod conflict there that's causing it to crash in that particular area. But anyway, let's just let's switch over to the big cam. There we go. Okay. What is there to say? Thank you, first of all, for helping me to hit 4K during today's stream. Absolutely incredible. I mean, I kind of knew we were going to do it. I kind of expected it to happen today, but it's still very nice to see it actually realised. Seriously, thank you all so much for following, for supporting me. Let's carry on to 5K. That's the next step. And once we hit 5K, we'll officially be halfway to the Creator Rewards program, which is my ultimate goal. 10K. Like I say, I think we can do it by the end of the year. I think based on our current trajectory, we can get to 10K by the end of the year. So if you have enjoyed, please do follow and help me realise that ambition. But yeah, thank you again for helping me hit 4K. There will be a video hopefully sometime this week. Well, definitely sometime this week. A 4,000 follower milestone video. And there may be 1 or 2 other videos this week as well. Again, it depends what I have time to film, because I've got other stuff going on this week. But I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. And there will definitely be another stream on Friday, of course. Some more Farming Simulator, so join me for that if you're interested. If you like what you see and you haven't already followed, please do. If you want to support me financially, please consider checking out my Patreon using the link in my bio. And shout out to my current Patreons, Kantok and Billy Smith. There they are. Thank you guys so much for supporting. If you do want to support, it's $5 a month with a 7-day free trial. And in exchange, you'll get behind-the-scenes content, such as outtakes and bloopers and that kind of juicy stuff. Totally optional, but if you do want to support me financially, that's a great way to do it. Thank you once again for joining. I'll see you all on Friday for Farming Sim, and next Tuesday for more Euro Truck, of course. And yeah, thanks for 4K, guys. I'll see you later.